We are respectfully asking our customers who are carrying a gun not to bring them inside Starbucks stores.
Starbucks has long been a welcome spot for legal, law-abiding gun owners in America, until this week. See, across the United States, there are places that will not serve customers that are carrying firearms. Local or state law might allow concealed or even open carry, but private businesses, they're allowed to set the rules for their business. Many of them ban firearms, like the Century Theater in Aurora, Colorado, where the Batman movie shooting happened. That was a gun-free zone, despite fairly gun-friendly laws in Colorado. But Starbucks has never banned guns, nor have they restricted them. They've just served customers with a smile and asked everyone to respect the local laws. Well, that changed with an open letter from Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz asking customers to no longer bring firearms into their stores, even if the customer has a concealed carry permit, even if they're following local law. Schultz isn't instituting a ban, but he says he doesn't want his employees confronting armed customers and telling them to leave. So he's asking people just no longer carry your firearms, even if you're allowed to. He says the debate has become too political, too uncivil. But I'm not buying it. It's not like Starbucks is against politics. The company supports all kinds of progressive causes, and earlier this year told a shareholder opposed to Starbucks' support for gay marriage to take his investments elsewhere if he wasn't happy. The company wasn't changing. So I doubt that this is happening because the issue is political. Now, is it because of the Starbucks Appreciation Day in August that saw thousands of gun owners head to their local Starbucks to say thank you? This is from Facebook back in August. This group declared Friday, August 9th, the day for gun owners to say thank you to Starbucks. Here's the quote. Starbucks is allowing us to lawfully carry firearms in their store. Recently, they've been the target of unjust attacks from certain groups that do not support our right to bear arms. We ask that if you choose to carry a firearm during this event, that you follow all local, state, and national laws, and if you choose not to carry, that you wear pro-gun rights apparel. Schultz specifically said in his letter, he said, I don't want to see these events in my stores. Supporters of the Starbucks semi-gun ban have portrayed these events as a bunch of yahoos flinging around high-powered rifles. Now, I'll be honest with you, if I walked into a Starbucks and I saw a bunch of guys with their AR-15s thrown across the table, or they were waving them around or pointing them at people, I'd be freaked out. Because that's not how you handle a rifle. You don't point a gun at someone unless you're going to shoot them. And firearms owners know this better than anyone. They are very careful, very respectful when it comes to gun safety. So I'm going to doubt that there were any real safety issues here. Could there have been yahoos? Sure. I didn't hear about them. And I'm betting that 99.9% of gun owners, legal gun owners, who participate in an event like this are going to be very mindful of the law. So you read further down in Schultz's letter and you see the line right after he says he doesn't want these events. Here's what he said. Some anti-gun activists have also played a role in ratcheting up the rhetoric and friction, including soliciting and confronting our customers and partners. There's the rub, as Shakespeare would say. The issue here, the real issue here, is not gun owners, but anti-gun lobbyists. More than 3 years ago, the Brady campaign began a petition drive to get Starbucks to change its position. It said, tell Starbucks, offer espresso shots, not gun shots. The petition went on. I demand that Starbucks stand up for the safety of its customers and prohibit guns in your retail establishments. It puts families and law enforcement at risk. Reverse your unwise decision and keep our families safe. What a load of hooey. Then there's the Coalition to Stop Gun Violence. It's been running a campaign to get Starbucks to change its stance on the issue. They've had lobbying campaigns, they've had boycotts, they've been harassing Starbucks for refusing to ban guns from their stores. Here's some of the comments from the group's Facebook page following Starbucks' request to customers to leave the guns at home. Jan wrote, I'm still waiting for a ban on guns before I return. Let's keep up the good work. Scott wrote, while this is somewhat good news, Starbucks has not banned weapons and will not ask the micro-penis customer to leave. They're saying, please don't pack heat in our stores. They took a strong stance on marriage rights and the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. So why not on this issue? And then John wrote, no ban, no business. See, here's the thing. Despite all the talk of people being afraid of guns and gun owners, Starbucks is actually afraid of the organized left. As Sonny Bunch, editor of the Washington Free Beacon, put it, "The right doesn't do politics as a way of life quite like the left does." He wrote, "The left, however, does to politicize life exceptionally well. They mount campaigns to pressure corporations to get what they want. They organize boycotts. They direct their complaints to gatekeepers who share their views and can influence policy. They blacklist artists with whom they disagree and pressure corporations to do the same. They control the levers of the media to add additional pressure from newspapers and television networks." I think Bunch is bang on here. And the numbers don't matter. They could lose a pile of gun owners. Doesn't matter. Starbucks is afraid of losing its progressive street cred and afraid of the kind of boycotts the left is great at organizing. They're not afraid of gun owners. They're giving in to the campaign to denormalize guns in America. I suggest you adjust your purchases accordingly.